Ngodo village in Nise community, Oka, Anambra State, came alive on the 14th of February as friends and relatives gathered at the compound of Eric Oguocha to celebrate the long-awaited return of Uche Oguocha, a Nigerian South African half-caste. Uche, born in South Africa many years ago to late Mr. Foster Oguocha and Mrs. Bosi Nguni, made her first visit to Nigeria since her birth. The catalyst behind this joyous reunion was none other than Mr. Emeka Oguocha, also known as Peter C., the younger brother of Uchechukwu's late father. Currently residing in Germany, Mr. Emeka Oguocha collaborated with family members in Nigeria to make Uchechukwu's return possible. Amidst the celebration, friends and family expressed their appreciation and joy for the return of their daughter and sister. Some lent their voices to share sentiments of happiness and warmth.
I can yes. Probably 1 hour. One. We're gonna walk 1 hour. To my walk. Benny and Aguago. You remember that? Go to the Benny. Away Jehuru. Oh, 1 hour. Oh, 1 hour. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to do my window wishing mother. Oh, listen, we're man. Yeah, Meta. Even question. Emeka. Meleka dying one little by through the instrumentality of Emeka. Yes. Yenyaka. Yes. Kahirine Mesro. Okay. One day yeah. Emeka one day. Obele one day. See very far. Well, Bata. Oh, Bata's young one. I went on level and then one with the moon. Eh? Oh, what a kelly. I know Budo, but for Jojo, I cannot wear but bar for no fellow Bateba. I reckon that you couldn't yet to come this year. Not to good, or see or I could do you. Where do you? Emalo, how many hours? I found no Dutchland. Where they get the battle, but down. Even the I know Batona. When they can let you quick. Guess I guess the Batona. Where Bambo, I got the work in the 1980. One them work at all. Bo Foster, when you were of water. Mortalo over Dana, was South Africa. Uno man South or Wamo. But Wamo of your call one. I walk with a woman. Emeka will see over the Johnny, their start to wait to the line and wine. Eh? Bunga first. I know, well, no, but Dana, one you said. Who bend me? When they want you can somebody to live back. You get to one man, come with you. I want no more. One Manisha Buboka, Manambu. I want right from origin. Everywhere, Mana is your Obastapa. I want to eat Necos. American one night walk over Emeka Oguocha. Jelamba, Jelolo, even of Loibo. When I even no. When I thought, no basta. I know what I know. Narisike. Nkekanke. Nando. Nkekanke. No, not the queen, I die. No, oh, Foster Oguocha, and a pop princess. Uche Foster Oguocha. When I go, when I'm gonna be near, no Nigeria, Ghana Molias. What is her ancestral home? No matter where they care. South Africa or yes, Namoliana.
Where will you be to quick and never start? About a first time. I know one of it. Now, we are not to go nobody. None of them. When they put not to hold you. No. You say, Bill, Oguocha, Oguocha will not put family. None is said. Ella, what's your own family? This year, on our that's the whole man. Nobody can. I don't know there on a number.
Yeah, ma'am.
I don't know the man on a number. I cannot see your back, you know. I never bound. I know when oh, you can
Okeje aya ala asịsị n'ọwa okenye mgbe ochie ebe ọgbatụrụ eji etiri ọgbatụrụ eji ọkarịrị ya ọya gwagwe ya ọbịa ya redio maka na ada anyị gwa aja wụ ngwa Foster Awatụ Eric Oguocha pụtara Gada kpọ Uchechukwu anyị gwa wee na-agụ ya ka ọ gbalụ n'ọhụ Princess Uchechukwu Oguocha ka ọ bụ n'osiri obi eze wee wuli ya ejietele anyị ya guziri anya anyepụ ya wee gbalụ na nwada anyị nwoke anyị dị adọs maka anyị dị adọs
iji oji anọrọ na ya n'iyi
na ọgọ bụ ana adị mana n'aka ya ka ọ bịa ka agba na ọ na-adị n'iji o jere ọnwụ na ọ nọdụ ya bịa na ọ gachara ya na ndị nwaanyị abịa egwu okwuta zi egwu onye mụrụ nwata afa m efule onye ndị abụọ zaa Uchechukwu Uchechukwu bere ọya gụna ibe ọ bụ ndekwu ibe agụzi ndekwu ibe ngobi wee na-asị gị iwu Emeka Osinachi Eric Oguocha ime ime Chineke ya kwụwa ụgwọ ya
maka na nwa akwụ na-enyekwa nsogbu ma ọ bụrụ na
Oguocha no Muya. Chief Oguocha no Muya. Prince Emeka Oguocha. Yes. For a long time ago, you were going to I know who can carry belly. One day, okay, more bomb money upon the kind of blue. Foster Oguocha. And about what? I want to move many years ago. I'm not wearing one. You want to talk to me? What did you come up with? Isi obodo oyibo na South Africa. Ọ bụ na anyị ma na nwere nwa ịmụ ya, anyị ga-emeri Lagos anyị meriri na bọọlụ. Anyị ga-eji nwa agba bọọlụ na-emeri Naịjirịa. Mana e mere na nwere nwa ịmụ ya, ọ ga-eji ndị ajụjụ mmeri ebe. Asụsụ ndị anyị meriri.
Agụrụ eche ndụ.
Ọ ga-atọ anyị ụtọ na nwa anyị batara. Ihe ọma na-eme na ịdọbụ ụtọ. Flora masị na odonubu. Ana masị ndị be anyị ọnwụ ka anyị na-enwe double portion of blessings of God batala anyị n'ụbọchị taa na-eme Eric Oguocha anyị na-enwe aṅụrị ya ekele ka ndị ekele Chukwu ekele nwanne nwoke na-etalụ maka na Uche ọnwụ na anyị na-abarụ na mma na ọ batara ọrụ ọbara onwe na-aṅụ na-enwe aṅụrị ọkwa n'ihe ọma ka ọ bụ igwe duru obi abata obodo ọ ga-eru aka
Igbo amụ ọrụ mmadụ nsoro n'ọkwụrụ iyi amụ kapịta ahụ na na-eyi amụ na-enwe aṅụrị ma esonu maka na anyị nọ mgbe anyị na-eyi ya akwa nke anyị nọ mgbe anyị yiri akwa nne na nna ncha wee bido egwu so na ụbọchị taa magburu onwe ya na ụbọchị ọtụtụ iwu m na-ekwu ebe na-eyi n'isi
eziokwu
mgbe na-agwa nri na ọgwa na-akwa eme
What news?
nwa na South Africa
Oh, you can draw the news.
chegbuo nwa m
nwa ọhụrụ ọmụta
Reconnecting with her roots and family gave her a sense of belonging that is truly special, and was thrilled to be back in her fatherland. This is revealed during a brief interview with Don Chuckson of DC Intermedia and Odogu Blog TV. Pretty Uche, pretty Princess Uche Oguocha, you're being celebrated, okay? So how do you feel about this? How do you feel about everything? Everyone is happy seeing you. Everyone is so excited that your presence is being recognized. This is not the case of talking to you on phone. Yeah, this is you here, flesh and blood, and everyone is so excited. Some persons are actually coming to actually witness, and everyone wants to celebrate with us. So how do you now feel about this?
I think more than anything, it gets me emotional. And also it just humbles me so much, having to come to a country where everyone is just so willing to help, everyone is just so welcoming, everyone is just there and there. You know, I think more than anything, one thing I've realized about Nigerians, they're the most caring people ever. So I feel very humbled. I'm excited. I'm just mixed emotions, you know, especially having to come into a country that you've never been to before and you receive such a warm welcome. I mean, it's something. It's big. It's big.
How do you find some of your uncles and your aunts who actually came all the way from wherever they came from to see you, you know, after being told that Uche Oguocha is here?
Oh, man. You know, I was lost for words when I actually came on Monday and I saw specifically Auntie Chinyere and Uncle Clifford here because I know they live in Plateau, you know, so it's for me, even Emmanuel himself, for me it was just like, oh, okay, actually these people support their own, and when they do it full force, including Uncle Emeka. I mean, imagine he's coming all the way from Germany and he just held my hand until we got here, and I'm like, no, I'll take you home. So, you know, it means a lot. It means a lot.
Okay. So, I think, should I say you actually felt the love?
Yes.
Right?
That's the first thing. That's the first thing, okay?
Yeah.
They don't need to say it. You see it.
Yeah.
You
see,
feel
you
it.
feel it. Before now, have you been longing to come to Nigeria? Have you been longing
All my
to?
life.
Yeah. You've been okay.
All my life. Because I think at some point it was getting me very emotional. Not knowing exactly where my paternal side of the family is born and bred, you know. So all my life, it's something I've always wanted, and here it is happening. God is amazing.
Yeah.
That's how I saw, you know. I mean, he's done a lot, but I think these are also one of the things I can say. God did it.
How long do you have to stay here?
For a month.
For a month.
Yeah, a month.
Okay,
Like
for just a
1
month. Okay, just 1 month.
Yeah.
Okay. More 1 month. When you go back to Germany, South Africa, would you like to come back again?
Of course. This is home.
Yeah.
Of course. I think I'll manage now to actually come along, you know. I'm sure, I mean, I have cousins, I have people who actually care. I think also you being behind that camera, you being, Chukwu Ebuka, I think even when I got here, you gave me the biggest hug and smile. You're like, welcome. You know? So it means a lot to me.
I'm
so
flattered.
of course I will come back because especially the love that I received, you know. I know for a fact, should I come back even the next time, it's the same thing I'll get.
Yeah, sure.
You know, and more.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Man, I wanted to shout, but let me not shout. Some personalities who felt that they came back from overseas, they tend to have this ego.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
And you know, one thing about Nigerians, most especially Igbo race, if you try to hand your shoulder, tell them that you have that pride,
Yes.
and you don't show love just like they show to, or reciprocate love to them. You know, if you don't reciprocate love, they tend to develop some kind of attitude towards you. But just like you did, everyone was speaking about it, we were saying good about it. We were like, wow, this girl is so humble, she's so cool, she's so sweet. And they were like, most of them were like, I'm going to stay longer than I actually plan to stay because of this girl. You were so, wow, that you're wonderful, that you sweet, that they were just saying it there. They were like, you don't understand Igbo, So some of them who didn't know who you are, they saw you, and when Uncle Emeka told them Uncle Foster's daughter, like, wow, so his daughter has this grown, and she's this cute, big. So like, so some of them will like now want to come and see you, then shake your hand, give you a hug, and welcome you as well. Man, it's awesome, I must say.
I think I must say, even from the uncles as well, I actually got to also realize that Igbo people are also the funniest people ever. Like I greeted and they're just giving me advices already. So I think even one of them actually said to me, I need to come back and marry one of our own, because if I don't, I'll have to pay flight tickets for all of them. So it'll be nice for them to actually celebrate the wedding here again. And I think also one of the advices I took was them actually having to say, do not forget where you come from.
Exactly.
Should anything go according to plan or how you wish for it to happen, don't forget where you come from. And that's the biggest advice, because where you pour, God multiplies.
Exactly.
So obviously, definitely, it is something I'll never forget.
I like that. It's cool. Thank you very much, okay? And it's indeed a pleasure having you around. What advice do you have for some other persons who are half caste like you, who are out there? Most of them probably they heard some shit about Nigeria. It's not as if there are places out there. In fact, all over the world, there are negativities. There are some awful, happenings that could actually discourage you not to come to your root or go to that place where you actually originated from. You understand? So what actually prompted, what gave you that courage and made you to want to come and still be with your people, identify with them?
So I think your question was, what advice would I give to a person wanting to also visit their homestead, right? I mean, listen, people talk. You get to hear different things about other people, or maybe, let me say, especially Nigerians. There's a narrative behind them that they're the most corrupt people, wada. But if you take that and actually go with it, you will end up not going or doing rather what you want to do. I experienced whatever I experienced firsthand, and I totally disagree with what has been said. It's more like saying one rotten potato spoils the rest. Yes, there are Nigerians who are corrupt, but it's not all of them. So if you're dealing, or if you want to mention someone, let it be just that person. Let it not be everyone. So to me, it's just that, like, rather judge from what you've seen and not what you've heard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like that. You judge from what you've seen and not what you've heard.
Yes.
That's the point there. Thank you very much. Okay. The homecoming celebration not only marked a significant moment for Uche and her family, but also served as a testament to the power of family collaboration and international efforts in reuniting loved ones across borders.